Oh my god, guys, I'm so tired right now. Just finished a 63-hour work week. It was busy this week, can't lie. I just finished, well, I'm clocking out in like 2 minutes, but I'm in the parking garage right now. And yeah, we're going full winter mode for the speed now. But yeah, as you can see, guys, I got my wheel repainted. It's not paint matched, but it looks pretty much the same. It's a little lighter than the regular gunmetal gray that the Speed 3 OEM rims come with. Guys, I am so freaking tired, man. Let alone the work week. I mean, obviously I worked a lot this week, but man, there was just so much stress and shit going on this week. I had to obviously work. I went to Scarborough 3 times, bro, for my wheel. Guys, if you ever run a business, man, customer service should be your #1 priority. I'm not gonna name who did my wheel, but he said it would be done in a week. This was the day after Thanksgiving, so that was a month ago for Canadians, obviously. He took like a month and a bit. Guy went ghost for 3 weeks, just like completely MIA. I thought he was scamming me. I finally got it yesterday. It was just a whole mess. Like, it was just stressing me out. I went there 3 times. He ghosted me twice when I went there this week, and I went back for a 3rd fucking time. I don't even want to talk about it, but it was just not fun. We got the wheel now, as you guys can see in the back. So I'm literally on my way home right now to put it on. I want to wash the car too, just because it's like the last like technically decent day of weather before it gets fucking cold again. As you can see, it looks a little different, but honestly it's winter wheels. I really don't care. These are never really going to be clean, so you won't really be able to tell until they're actually clean. So that's alright. It's whatever. But yeah, guys, here's your last view of RPF1s. Sad to see them go, but they've treated me very well. But weather's getting colder. It is what it is. There you have it, my friends. Well, I only have one side done, but oh boy, I miss it already. It's just not the same.
2 weeks later. Next day.
I just got back from the gym. I want to talk about something. So I was working out, and near the end of my workout, a guy came up to me, and he was a follower, subscriber. I don't like to say that people who follow me are fans, because I don't feel like I have a big enough audience to say I have fans. I just say they're followers or supporters. But anyways, I met a supporter, and he was super nice. He was super chill. He's like, "Hey man, I didn't want to distract you from your workout." He basically said how he's been following the channel for a while for my car, and he also pointed out, this is the first person that came up to me and has mentioned something other than my car, which was the whole, like, he sees how I'm shifting towards like the self-improvement grind and talking about health and wellness in life, and how it's motivated him and inspired him to do that into his life. And I was like, damn, that's pretty crazy. I can't lie. It was really motivating, because this gave me the, I don't know what the right word is, but this gave me that drive. I don't even know. I'm just going to say this gave me the motivation to show me that what I'm doing is right, and that there are people out there who, sure, there are some people who just watch me for my car, but there are some people that would watch me for other things rather than my car. So I thought it was really cool, man. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just a regular dude. If you ever see me, just say what's up. I think it's pretty cool. I have a podcast that I just started. I haven't released my first episode yet. I recorded one with my friends last weekend, but I'm not going to post that one first, because I want to post my intro podcast first, just like introducing what it's all about and shit. But guys, we got a lot of big plans. Yeah, this is going to be a ride, man. Just if you're down to join me for the ride, just hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Follow me on my Instagram because I'm always active on there. Okay, as you can see, it's fucking mid-November. Already snowed. Salt all over the fucking ground. It's that time of year, my friends. All the Canadians out there just know the struggle. It sucks, I cannot lie. So I'm going to tell you guys how I winter prepped my Speed 3. It's not really too crazy, but it's definitely an essential thing, I would say. Guys, I don't remember the last time you've seen under my hood. Hold on. This takes 2 hands to do it. I don't remember the last time you guys have seen under the hood. I see it every week because I always at the top of my oil. Oh my god. That is dirty as hell. God damn. Okay, so I do need new spark plugs. It's been like a year since I've changed it. I remember exactly, it was literally this time exactly last year where I changed my spark plugs. Because I started doing pulls and shit, and on the highway, it was, oh, what the fuck? These stupid hood struts. When it's too cold, sometimes they don't hold very well. But whenever I did some pulls on the highway, the car would start to like stutter and bog, and it just wasn't that smooth. It's literally like blowing spark, so I definitely need to replace that. I am gonna go with my NGK Iridium one-step cooler plugs. If you guys want to know what I usually use that. But yeah, dude, look how fucking dirty the Speed is, bro. Oh my god. And yes, I do have my winters on. I don't know if I'm using any of the clips I used earlier this week of me installing it, but here are the winters now. Guys, like, this car needs a serious fucking wash. Like, this is just fucked. God damn, this thing is dirty. So this is the wheel that I got repainted. I don't know if you guys remember last year, or not, sorry, not last year, earlier this year, my caliper seized on the other side and it caked rust on one of my wheels, so I had to get it repainted. It's not as dark as like the OEM is, but this was the whole idea behind it, where I'm like, you know what, as you can see, 90% of the winter it's gonna be dirty, so why am I gonna try to go the extra mile paint match it? I'll just make it a similar gray. And like, if I didn't mention it, you guys wouldn't even said anything. So I guess that's good. But guys, this thing is fucking disgustingly dirty. Jesus Christ. I mean, oh, what the, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? I caught it live on camera. The thing just dropped. These shitty hood struts. Okay, so first thing that I did that I messed up last year, and I made a huge mistake, just don't roast me, is I got coilover covers. Okay, you guys are not going to be able to see it. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it. Okay, so guys, don't be like me. If you have coilovers and you're running... If you have coilovers and you're driving in the winter, you need coilover covers, because the salt will cake onto it and it'll destroy the threads and it'll just be seized. It'll be a huge mess. I made that mistake last year. Guys, get coilover covers. Unfortunately for the Speed 3s, you cannot do it in the rear. As you can see, I still have no coilover cover because it's 2 separate pieces. So my dumbass bought 2 sets. I have the extra one right here. They're literally like some universal like K-Tune ones. I got it from J-Spec. Don't ask. These are already sold by the time I post this video. I'm literally just dropping them off tomorrow to a friend who wants them, because I bought 2 and I only needed 1. So that was great, but you know, at least I helped someone else out. They're not the greatest fit. Well, I'm not sure the right side. They're not the greatest fit, mind you. They're fucking universal, but they're pretty decent for what they are, and I'm just happy that it'll be protected from all the salt and all the snow and shit through the winter, because if you don't, guys, you will have a million suspension problems when it gets warm next year like I did. So coilover covers is definitely a must. Next thing I did is I rust proofed it. I finally rust proofed my car last week, yesterday. Shout out to Parts Plug. I went there all the way to Oshawa for them to rust proof it, the whole underbody. One thing I did is I rust proofed a small area of the rear fender. So I had that rolled, and Jose was telling me that it may rust if you roll the fender and you don't like rust proof it. So I just had them spray a little bit of rust proofing at the back of my rear fender because it's been rolled. So hopefully I don't have to worry about that. What else did I do? I also did a fresh oil change. Well, I would replace your oil before it starts getting colder, just because why not? But I was kind of due for one, so I changed my oil. What else did I fucking do? I mean, I guess the obvious is I put on my winter wheels. I kind of waited pretty last minute. I literally did it the weekend before it started snowing like crap. So I'm happy I did that. So obviously I installed my winter tires. They had to be balanced. Bro, when I first installed them, the balancing was way off. So when I go on the highway, I drove an hour and a half last weekend when I first put them on, and it was a pain in the ass because the whole car was fucking vibrating and shaking. Like the wheels were shaking like crazy over 110. So that sucked. So I got my wheels balanced, obviously, and it's perfectly fine now. But yeah, I still need to do my spark plugs. I cannot find it anywhere locally that I'll get it in soon, so I'll probably just buy it off Rock Auto. I think it's been like 30,000 kilometers since I last replaced it, because that was a year ago. I looked back at my old videos and I found that I basically had 190,000 kilometers when I last replaced them. So I think I'm definitely due. Why I am, because every time I go in a pull now, it's fucking stuttering and bogging and shit like crazy. If the spark plugs don't fix that problem, then we have bigger issues. But I'm hoping and I'm confident that that should fix the issue, because this is literally the exact same problem I had last year, but it was actually worse. I could barely even go for a nice pull without it fucking doing that shit. So that's that. I'm also like leaking some oil right now. I'm definitely burning a little bit of oil, but I am leaking some somewhere around the PCV area. I don't know what it is, because I did replace my PCV plate with the Damon one like a couple months ago, but it's been leaking a little, and obviously I burn a little oil because the car is fucking old and it's a Speed 3, so what can you really do? But here, guys, look at this. Look at the daily setup, bro. Look at this shit. This is a hard-working man's trunk right here, okay? You got safety, wait, what was that? My work jacket, bro, look how fucked up my work boots are. Bruh. Okay, we're not even gonna talk about that. My sweater, snow brush, because it's winter, all my tools. Guys, do you know how many tires I swapped last weekend? I think I did close to 10. And it's Friday right now, the next week, and I have 2 more to do this weekend, so that's just fun. I'm just a hard-working man, you know? I work 2 jobs, and then on the weekends I swap tires because it's swapping tire season. It's just sad, bro, just seeing the car so dirty, because this is basically going to be the state of it for the rest of the season. It's just going to be looking like this like 90% of the time. Never going to be clean. Cannot wash it on my driveway anymore because it's too cold. And then I'll freeze up the pipes, and then my mom will get pissed off, and then that's just not fun. I just don't like winter, guys. I like fall when it's nice and cool, but not too cold, where you can still wash the car and you're not freezing your balls off. But this is just too cold, guys. I don't know, guys. Do you think it's gonna last? I mean, it's already fucked up. I don't know how I still have this lip. I ripped off this lip at least like 5 or 6 times, and it's still here. It's just cracked. But like, yeah, like it's cracked right here. Yeah, it's cracked right here. I mean, this thing has seen it all, bro. I mean, god damn. So for anyone who's still watching right now, who cares about me and not just the car, stay tuned for my podcast. I'm going to post it on Spotify, this YouTube channel, so obviously you're going to see it at some point. TikTok, I'm going to start posting clips of it on TikTok to try to grow it. I understand that there are people who are only watch me for my speed. I understand that, but I feel like there are some people who watch my videos for my car, but they'd also like to see other areas of my life rather than just my car, if you guys can understand what I'm saying. But in doing so, I'm hoping that it'll grow my audience even more if I start branching out into different kinds of content. Guys, don't get it twisted. Speed 3 content is not going anywhere, but I want to do other shit because this car is old. My life is not just revolved around a car anymore, and I feel like my purpose in life is to help others like myself who need help. Ah, man, this is crazy. Life is just weird, man. It's crazy how you can go from just making videos to a car to trying to help people change their lives. I'm just something else, you know? Whether that be in a good way or a bad way, I'm not sure, but I'm just built different, you know? Alright, fellas, well, I have work in 2 hours. I finished early at my first job today, but I still have work in like an hour and a half, which is the story of my life. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for my podcast. Stay tuned for the next video. Stay consistent. Peace.